The map shows the placement of numbered tables in the lobby. It's good to have it around, especially when new waiters come and don't know where everything is. I'll assign a number to the table in the photo with the help of that map. If I'm wrong, I'll just change it. I'll assign a number to the table in the photo with the help of that map. If I'm wrong, I'll just change it. I'll assign a number to the table in the photo with the help of that map. If I'm wrong, I'll just change it. I'll assign a number to the table in the photo with the help of that map. If I'm wrong, I'll just change it. Great. I think we've nailed that. This is clearly the letter E. This looks like M, don't you think? I think it's L, obviously. S? It does look like the letter S, doesn't it?
So we have several letters. What do we do with them?
Maybe we should try to arrange them in some way. See if it leads us somewhere. I'll put those two sheets together. We'll see what happens. I'll add the third sheet to those two. The fourth sheet, the fourth letter. But what about it?
Maybe I should change the position of the letters somehow.
Look, the letters from the calendar correspond to those on the shelf.
I think we are looking for the shelf.
You're right. Come on, let's try to move it. Let's see. A secret door. Wait, look at that sign.
Burke has something to tell.
Thanks, but I do understand French.
He's playing with us. The button doesn't work. It does nothing at all. Do you see the fuse box next to it? That might be the problem. I'll have to look at it.
Good. Meanwhile, I'll watch so that no one can surprise us.
Burke could still be inside, couldn't he? You think he's...
Well, if you can fix it somehow, we're gonna find out soon.
Someone has obviously damaged the switch. I suppose they didn't want us to get inside. On the back side of the switch, it is clearly visible what was obvious from the front side, that it won't work. There is only one of two cables in the terminal strip. I'll take the end of the wire and try to connect it somewhere. It's obviously not live. I put the cable back in the terminal strip, but nothing holds it there. The wire is staying in place now. It won't come loose on its own. The fuse is burnt. It's a little different from those used in Europe, but it's only burnt wire fixed to a bolt. I'll unscrew that burnt resistance wire and throw the rest away. What else would I do with it? A hairpin is definitely not a suitable piece of wire, and an electrician wouldn't praise me for this, but it's enough for connecting the circuit. I'll fix the wire fast, so it won't get loose. I'll put the fuse back in place. It works! The floor lamp is on, so we'll have electricity again. There's a huge walk-in freezer behind the massive door, and the sign, "Burke still has something to tell," carved on it. It's disturbing. There's a huge walk-in freezer behind the massive door, and the sign, "Burke still has something to tell," carved on it. It's disturbing. So let's go, right? Damn, that didn't last for long. Empty container, plastic bottles. There's nothing interesting left. No lights, no sound. It's off. Damn. Kira, Jesus, it's...
He didn't stand a chance. And he's been playing with us all the time.
Who could do such a thing? I don't see any blood. Any fresh blood. Those blood spots, drops in front of the body. He hanged him on the hook and then stabbed him in the heart. It's him, Kira. Now it's certain.
What are you doing?
I should report that. Sogo, we found Burke.
But I really...
He's dead. Somebody murdered him. Sogo, can you hear me?
But he can't go in there. If something happens to him, who's gonna get in trouble? You?
How did he hang him? Burke is not exactly a tiny guy. The UV lamp doesn't show much more than you can see in daylight. The blood, mainly in the area of his heart. The cause of death is obvious. There's some sort of symbol cut into his forehead. It's different from the ones left on the foreheads of the structural engineers. Look, he has something in his mouth. What? A SIM card? Burke's corpse had this SIM card in his mouth. What the hell?
What is it?
Why do you think we found that SIM card? An accident? See, there's an unfinished message stored on it.
Show me.
That's impossible.
Lara, do not believe anybody. Lara? It seems that things have changed in an interesting way. You're so transparent. Could it really be Max behind all this? You don't want it to be true. On the other hand, it could mean he's alive.
But I don't know how that's possible. Wait a minute, you know about the accident?
Accident? Fate is not an accident, Lara.
What did you just say? I've heard that before. You know Zanzele?
I should watch myself more. I'm using her bizarre vocabulary.
Kira, what does this mean?
Exactly, Lara. That's the crucial question. What does all this mean?
Everything can be explained. I just don't have enough information.
Really? But you have some hypothesis, don't you?
Someone's trying to make it look like Max did it.
So strictly logical, always denying things that science can't explain. You'll never change. Today, Lara, today you've disappointed me. You're just human, I know, but I expected more of you nevertheless. He shouldn't have escaped us.
What do you mean by that? Who the hell are you? What are you, Kira?
You have to try harder. Much harder.
Where are you going? Stop! Great, this is just what I needed. Yes?
The plane to Lyon took off a couple of minutes ago. Everything okay on board?
I got caught up in an investigation.
Well, why do you think I'm calling? Because I don't have anything better to do? Do you understand that you have no purpose there anymore? Jesus, you're not from the crime department. What are you playing at?
I'll come back by first plane after this. I have to talk to someone in Lyon anyway.
Great, because I have a few things I want to say to you myself. Moreover, I think...
And the signal is gone. Who shut the door? Could it be... Kira? I'm stuck here in the freezer with Burke's body and I can't open the door.
How did it close? The draft.
I'd like to believe that no one helped it close.
Backup has just arrived. Stay there. We're right on it.
I'm not going anywhere.
How does it feel to see your name coming from a dead man's mouth? To feel things around make no sense and your own people start to doubt you. Maybe it's time to head back home. Time to look for answers where you hadn't wanted to see them before. I'm waiting for you, Laura. It's good you found your way back here.
Why did I go there? Why? I wanted so badly to find out what all this has to do with Max.
To want is often not enough.
Everything makes even less sense than before. No, actually no sense at all. My best friend is behaving so strangely. What's going on, Zenzele? Why am I the only one who has no idea what's going on? Why doesn't anybody help me? Help me. Please.
But I offered you my help. That ritual...
No, I don't want the ritual. I don't want cryptic messages. I want clear answers. For instance, Kira, where does she know you from? Listen, if...
To speak like that.
No, you listen. I like you, girl. I really do. But this is my house, and you will obey my rules. I don't have any clear answers, but I offer you a way to get them. If you don't want to take it, it's your choice. But don't ask anything more from me. And the other thing, this story is not about your friend. It's about you. You and Max. Focus on yourself, on him. Do we understand each other?
I apologize. I'm desperate. I really need help. Anything. I'll undergo that ritual if you tell me to. Don't be angry with me. I didn't want to offend you.
Why would I be angry? Finally, you are doing the right thing.
Why should she particularly care for that? I know you're trying to help me.
To stop resisting the unknown is the first step, and the most difficult one.
I've never believed in such stuff. It's not easy for me to start believing.
But once long ago you had believed. Your mother, her sister, both of them did divination using cards, didn't they?
But it was only a game, a trick. Or at least I wanted to think so. Why all this? Why are you helping me?
The beginning are those statuettes. Is it so hard to understand why I feel such responsibility for what has happened? For your fate?
But why? You could simply send somebody to...
Laura, don't be so cynical, would you? I won't be here for long.
But, madam,
No, Jabali, not now. I won't be here for long, and I'd like to leave without debts. And you're my debt, Laura. One of the last.
The ritual. How will it go?
It's different every time. But I tell you what I'll need for it. You will have to bring me 3 items. A symbol of your mutual dependence. Of you supplementing each other. Then I'll need something containing his imprint, his aura. And the 3rd item is a symbol of love. Of your inseparable love that will last forever.
We can start. I'm ready.
Good. So, put the 3 items I told you about on the table. Something that symbolizes your union, your dependence on each other. 2 bodies joined in one by the web of fate.
I feel I'm not ready yet. We'll try it later.
Well, if you think so.
I'll take it. It may come in handy. I have to take some of Max's belongings. What about this toothbrush? It's only light reading I've prepared for lazy moments on the beach. The female part of a 2-part toothbrush set. This magnet attaches one toothbrush to the other. Then it's possible for them to stand up, supporting each other. They belong together, like this. The bathroom is almost empty. There are only a few necessities I've already unpacked. When I started dating Max, I went on a shopping spree and bought a bunch of new clothes to look more sexy. But in the end, I wear the same old 3 favorite things anyways. That's me. Max always wanted to paint me nude, but I felt too ashamed to let him paint it complete with my face. I was wrong. Now I regret it. I didn't think I'd be unpacking it alone. This t-shirt carries so many memories with it. Happy memories. Why didn't I just say no to Renier? I was on vacation, so why didn't I tell her to go to hell? I have to believe he will come back. That it will all start to make some sense, that pieces of the puzzle will fall together and he will appear. What else can I do?
There's no point in keeping these things in the case. One day I'll have to unpack them anyway.
Max's suit. He never wore it. They probably won't be much use in that weather, but what the hell. It's good that the toilet is here upstairs. Who would want to drag himself down the stairs in the middle of the night? Maybe it really contains something interesting. We used to store suitcases under the bed, but now it's empty there. The paper cutter is almost new. It has all its parts and it's razor sharp. As a child, I inadvertently cut the hand of our neighbor's son with something similar. It haunted my dreams long after that. I don't know if I'm prepared to perform that ritual.
There is only one way to find out.
We can start. I'm ready.
Good. So, put the 3 items I told you about on the table. Something that symbolizes your union, your dependence on each other. 2 bodies joined in one by the web of fate. And now the second thing, the one that contains his aura, his essence. And now the last thing, a symbol of eternal love, a waiting, of commitment. I can feel the power of these things. They are more than they appear, much more. Yes, they are good. Sit down, Laura, and give your hand to Jabali.
Is it dangerous?
If I say yes, would it change anything?
No, it won't. Let's start. Where is Max? Max! Max? Are you here? Who is that?
Quiet, Laura. Not time for talking.
Did you alter the file?
Of course. What's wrong with you?
Don't play with me. What did you write in it?
I changed the date. If you leave today, on paper you are staying here until tomorrow. But still.
That's because of the boss. Now I want my day to do that. What about those pills? Do you have them?
Here. But careful, they're pretty strong. If you don't want to sleep all day, take only 1/4. Do you really need the whole vial?
At least it'll last me a while.
Nurse O'Donnell to ER. Repeat. Nurse O'Donnell to ER.
You will call me, won't you? Don't forget, you promised me.
I don't forget. Ever. Now go, or you'll get yourself in trouble. Meanwhile,
What is it?
It's like someone's listening.
But there's no one here.
Who are you? Where are you hiding? That's not nice, listening to other people's conversations.
Lara! Wake up, Lara, quick!
Max was there. I almost touched him. Is he alive? Does it mean he's alive?
You need to find answers. Those were your visions, not mine.
All right, but that voice... It couldn't have been Max. That man left the hospital earlier than...
But you understand that.
That fourth technician. What was his... Yatsek. So he was out of the hospital the day that the crime on Mission Street happened. And those sleeping pills. Everything fits together, but... Max... How is Max connected to all of this?
I showed you the beginning of a fine line. I can't take you by the hand and lead you. You need to go on alone.
Thanks. Now I have something to go on.
I'll give you one more piece of advice. Hurry, Lara. Time is against you. Hurry.